Good morning. It's always fun this time of year to walk around Visby and look at the way people have decorated their windows for Christmas, for Yuletide. So come with me this morning and we'll do just that. We'll start right here. Well, here's a charming little woodland tableau. We've got some reindeer, an Advent candelabra, Tomty with their big cat. There's a large one and a small one on top of the reindeer. And that is Bison, Gotland's own forest creature. Let's move over to the next window. All right, here we have a traditional star in the window. These are very common in our houses. And candles burning. And let's see, a little nutcracker there and here. So that's a nice way to start. Although I must admit, we are starting with my own little house. But let's go on. Look at this sweet little display. This is in a neighbor's house on the next street. A little village. Very charming. Now I'm about to enter the main square, Stora Torget, and here we are looking at the ruins of Santa Catarina with this lovely projection. Snowflakes, huge snowflakes. In the foreground, the little wooden buildings are our Christmas marknad, our Christmas fair buildings, and of course the tree is up. All is calm, all is bright this morning. Everybody has stars and Advent candelabra in their windows. And of course, the streets are decorated as well. This hairdresser has a wonderful display. Look at that very charming Jul Tomty. Doesn't he have a lovely face? And if you are feeling peckish, Visby Ost, our cheese shop right across the street, has plenty of cheese to offer. Just about the most charming building in all of Visby. This is a little restaurant called Creperie and Logie. They make wonderful, authentic buckwheat crepes. And the Logie part means that they have a room for rent upstairs. Isn't it a wonderful building? The offices of a church with a very nice and large scale and simple nativity scene. There are many trees up in the town today. This store oftentimes features a range of vintage gnomes and tomty. So let's zoom in and see some of them. Stirring up all kinds of potions. And of course, for more modern potions, they're offering some very exciting looking glasses. This, by the way, is a street scene of Adelsgaten, which is our main shopping street. The Visby Magazinette, which sells all manner of charming small things, has two really sweet windows. Look at these little fellows. And Tomty up there sitting with those wooden trees. A lovely lantern. Firewood to keep you cozy. Lots of fleece things. And the second window has a really lovely traditional snow scene of a little village. But the inhabitants are all animals. They are bunny rabbits and mice and polar bears. And they're having a great time in the snow. We don't have quite enough for any winter sports yet, but we get a bit more, maybe we can all go Nordic skiing. The shop that sells crystals and aromatherapy supplies has a very striking display. Look at all this beautiful amethyst. Here's a lovely example of the kind of Christmas stars that people hang in their windows, both their shop windows and windows at home. These are particularly intricate and elegant. Classic, simple, Nordic, commercial design here. The shop windows oftentimes are very understated, but they're very attractive, aren't they? My friend Roland Salmark, who owns the bookstore, has a very attractive Yuletide display. It's always fun to see how people incorporate their products into their holiday windows. So he's got lots of books. These are some wonderful holiday cookbooks, advent calendars. Very nicely done. I like the tree made out of books. This woman's shop is a riot of color, and I could not neglect to show you this charming little fellow on his toadstool. This shop sells linens and pottery, and they also have some really exquisite stars. Look how beautiful these would be hanging in your window at home. Aren't they fantastic? And now for the best part, the little village of mice. There's a wonderful dollhouse here. They see a family of mice preparing for Yule, cooking in the kitchen and having breakfast. Children excited up in their bedroom. Madame Mouse, who is at her toilette in her bedroom. The family gathered around in the living room with the little baby there. Here's a shop. Here's a wonderful big pig. And look at this, it's a miniature Stanton fence. Oh, that's so clever. And that small little building is really like a tar burning shelter. Very authentic to the island. Let's move down to this side. Oh, big gingerbread house. And of course, skiing and sledding. It's very charming. I like this pig up here. It's kind of taking a tumble there. That's a lovely display. One of my favorite shops, Kranku, they sell coffee, tea, and chocolate. And as you can see in that upper window, Santa is either coming or going. So let's check that out. Kranku always keeps a Harry Potter window, which they decorate differently through the year. It's always fun to look at. It's a really big Harry. It's his owl. And lots of other characters and little soft figures. And of course, goodies. Here's another Kranku window of tea tins and little teapots. Very charming. Candy. More candy. Some coffee. And Santa Jul Tomty, who is obviously resting up, getting ready for the big day. Our countess is just across the street from Kranku and always has elegant windows. They sell housewares and all kinds of lovely things to decorate the home. This is one of our little pocket parks, nicely decorated. This jeweler has her shop in one of our most wonderful buildings. You can see it's half timbered and the plaster portion is painted bright orange. She has some really lovely windows. These are her windows. They're very simple but very effective and dramatic. Sort of like an ice cave with stalactites and stalagmites and diamonds. We need those diamonds. Look at this one. Almost like a big branch of coral. Deep sea coral here in this snow cave. Aha. That's a wonderful combination of themes. Very well done. So we'll end this morning at the Art Museum and Santa's mailbox, Tomtins brevleda. So brev is letter and leda is box, and Tomty is the name for Santa Claus. So isn't this charming? It's a real box too. So I have got to get my letter ready and put it right in there. Thank you for joining me this morning. I hope you've enjoyed our little tour of windows here in Visby.